Hello again, everyone. How's it going today? Happy Friday. We are back to working on Rivendell, and I probably should have had the camera up here. That's what we got. So we are working on this section here, which is actually the kind of like the left wing. That would be the right wing there, and then the left wing over there, and then the middle. We have not. It just seems really weird to me that it goes in that order. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop off of the minifigs since they were just there to as placeholders. There we go. Why is the right wing on the left? Because it's facing the audience. So if you're facing the audience, then it's to your left. I guess that's stage, not wing. But that's what I was thinking of. Like a stage. Mega Flare's a cookie? What did that cookie ever do to you? Was it your regent? Did you have a cookie as your regent in CK2? That's what happened, isn't it? Huh. Pair of those. It was a regent. Yeah, I mean, otherwise that'd be pretty mean. It was one of my cookie golems. Oh, those were great. I'm still sad that none of them got into melee and managed to rip off a PC's arm. That would have been fantastic. You were playing Baldur's Gate 3, getting close to the end? Excellent. Alright. Let's go ahead and immediately dive into bag number 15. Alright. So, starting off with the white 1x6 arch. Get that right there. Yellow 1x8 brick. What else do we have? One lime green 1x1 right there. Tan 1x6. Alright, hold on. Yeah, so there's a space right there without anything in it. We'll probably be putting something in a bit. You did go on a massive holy claiming of Denmark. You got the 4 duchies of Denmark. Nice. The 3 proper and the one that drifted into it. Oh, what drifted in? Alright, olive green 1x2s. Right there and there. Another 1x6 and a 2x4. 2x4 right there. The Duchy of Brittany. Yeah. You know, the Danelaw and all that. Clearly. Alright. I actually think it would be easier if I turn this way so that it's matching the direction of the build. There we go. Alright, 1x2 slopes. So how's everyone doing today? Happy that it's Friday? I know I am. Not that it matters that much to me, but... Friday means Spelljammer tomorrow, which I do like. Shocking, I know. Me liking the role-playing game that I am in. You're going to leave that duchy alone so you could have 2 Denmarks, but it was like, nope, need to have it. Oh yeah, you gotta have it all. Nom nom after all. Alright, let's see. 5 days without severe depression, so that is good. That is indeed good. How is that positioned? I assume that's pointing out, but... Can we turn? Can we turn? Yes, we can. That does not help me any. No, that's got to be facing back. Okay. Weird. Alright. 1x1 headlight brick and 1x1 tile with round end. Get that, and that is going right there. 1x2. And a 1x4 in olive. 1x6. And a 1x1. There we go. Alright. White 1x6x2 arch right there. 2 lime green 1x1 cylinder bricks. Weekends will probably be busy getting everything in order for your move. I can see that, for sure. It's always fun to be going to someplace new, though, I suppose. Ended up with, like, a foot of snow there. Well, gimme. The Washington Post weather section is predicting that over the course of the winter, we will get, where I am, 20 to 30 inches. Is it 20 to, yeah, something like 20 to 30 inches total. Not all at once, although it is certainly possible. That has happened before. But someone edited the picture to color in DC itself with 0 to 000, like 0.00001 inch. A return to Snowmageddon would be nice. I would not say no to that. I know a lot of other people would not like that. But I luckily will not have the person who stayed here during the actual original Snowmageddon to complain. Like, the guy didn't like me after that, and it's like, what is... Excuse me, it's not my fault that many inches of snow got dumped on DC. You know, if he wanted to do something different than what we ended up doing, then he certainly could have spoken up. You knew a lot of people who were working up in DC during that? Didn't sound fun? It depends. I mean, it depends entirely on the individual and what they needed to do and stuff like that. That happened right at the end of the anime convention KatsuCon. So there were a lot of people who ended up getting 2 extra days in DC because of that, because the airports were closed. And the convention kind of, like, extended itself for the extra 2 days. Mind you, like, the guy who was staying with me for, you know, I mean, he wasn't paying me or anything like that, so it was getting free room and board. Maybe he would have preferred being at the hotel, but it's not like we could have gotten down there. And he did have to help me shovel out my car, because it got stuck in the neighborhood getting home. But still, like, I get that you're from California, but come on, get over it already. There's a massive storm hitting the west part of Alaska and the Bering Sea area, and winds are possibly going to get up to 50 miles per hour. Ooh, that sounds fun. You know, I mean, if you don't want that, you can just send it my way. Californians have shovels too, right? Yeah, but I don't think they get snow where he's from in LA. Or at least at the time. I don't know if he still lives there. Again, I haven't talked to him in forever. 50 miles per hour gusty winds? Sure. We've had that before. It's not that bad. Mind you, most of the trees that would come down in 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts have already come down around here, so. Alright, there we go. That is, it's a pretty nice way of doing steps. The only downside is that you don't have studs to put figs on. Yeah, that's true. And he was from LA. Born and raised as far as I know. Alright, we get the other curved slope right there. I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, I don't know the details on how he felt. He didn't express it to me. I just heard it from other people. It was very much one of those things of, like, okay, I guess. Like, fine. Don't see why you're getting mad at me, but, you know. It's, no skin off my back. Then again, considering that I still remember it, maybe it was, I don't know. One by one tile slope, not tile slope, one by one tile right there. And get 1 by 3 curved slope right there. And another side stud brick. Okay, that's it. Let's get that right there. Nice steps going up that then kind of turn as they get up to the top. Still have plenty of trees that can come down. I mean, it has been very dry, and that might have something to say in the matter. Pretty proactive about getting trees taken down in this area, though. Wind gusts are not exactly an uncommon thing. We get our share of hurricane remnants coming through. Actually, watched one tree in the apartment's backyard fall the last massive storm you had. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Scary, but neat. Alright, let's go ahead and turn it this way. Okay, 2 by 2. Right there. Get that slope right in there. 1 by 2 slope and a foliage plate. There we go. Luckily it didn't fall towards the apartment building. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely very lucky. I mean, we had a big snowstorm many years back that was not Snowmageddon. And it did actually take... It didn't take down the tree that was in front of our yard at the time, which has since been taken down, so it's not an issue. But it did take down one of the major branches on it, but that also took down the power lines. So, first there was this massive amount of snow right there. Then there's a giant tree limb in the street blocking my driveway. And there's a power line down. So it was like, you know, all three of the possible, you know, the worst things that you could have going on, keeping you from actually leaving the house. I didn't mind that. I was just like calling into work and being like, I don't know what to tell you. They haven't moved the branch. I don't have power. I cannot get out. It was pretty sweet. Go, get that in there. And a dark green leaf. There we go. I'm trapped. Please send ham. Yes, exactly. I mean, it did get very cold, so... like, that wasn't the best part about it, but... mean, I like cold, but I don't like extreme cold. Alright, another couple slopes here. And a 1x1 tile slope right there. And there we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what else. Next up, we get a 1x1 headlight brick and another tile slope. Your ideal temp range is like a 40 to 50. Yeah, especially outside. Inside, I like it to be generally like low 60s. A little bit less in my bedroom. You can get all, you know, pull those blankets up all over you and sleep very comfortably. Get another fern leaf right here. We're also getting larger fern leaves next year, which is exciting. You need to rename your empire to the Empire of Pickles. You really don't, though? I mean, you don't have to. There's no requirement that you do that. Get that arch in there. I mean, that's just gonna make your game that much harder as everyone in the game comes after you. Everyone in CK2 comes after you. They'll create a coalition and try to murder your face and everything. Is that really what you want? For the memes, huh? For the memes. That's terrible. See, and people were saying that that you guys aren't mean to me. I don't know. I don't know. I think I may have been lied to about that. Low 60s is nice, but here, there in Florida, you only see like 2 months of that temperature. Yeah, I would not want to live in Florida. If anything, I need to move further north. As temperatures get warmer and warmer here. Like, we've been in drought conditions for months now, and our water tastes it. Like, it is bad water. I mean, the Empire of Ham, it's like 2 duchies? No, Wales is 3 duchies, sir. Alright, 2x4 and a tile. Get that right there. 2x3 and a tile. Get that right there. And a 2x6 in black right there. Okay. 1x2 slope there. 1x2 bricks. And then we got 1x8 back here. 1x2. There's a 1x1 that fits in there. Is that... Did I miss putting that in? I did miss putting that in right here before. Alaska is nice during the spring to fall. Winter, the temps can drop to negative double digits. For the north, you can reach past negative 60 degrees. Yeah. No, I know. I know. Sounds so nice. Alright, let's get that right there. 1 by 1 and a slope. And a trans light blue 1 by 2. There we go. Places in Alaska where you can throw boiling hot water and it'll freeze before hitting the ground. Yeah, just don't do that to your windshield. I remember someone apparently did that in the condo parking lot where my dad lived shortly after my parents split up. Just completely shattered the window. So it's not a good idea. That's how I learned definitely not to do that. Alright, we've got an angle brick here. Angle brick Humperdinck. Yeah, I made that joke. I do not apologize either. Alright, pair of 1 by 2 plates. There we go. And another slope with a tile. Alright, and that goes right there. Just made you think of Eddie Izzard's joke. A side note, you have an heir with 6 bloodlines married to your character's niece matrilineally, so your heir's kids can get 7 bloodlines. Nice. Not sure what the most I've ever managed is. I never did get the 5 that I wanted in the for the achievement in... I think it was in the Zoroastrian campaign. Alright, flip it back around here. And get a 1 by 3 slope right there. There's 2 extinct bloodlines and it saddens you. Yeah, I know, I hate when that happens. The joke about how Engelbert got his name. I am not familiar with the joke. There we go, and then up top, that one, and that one. Alright, slide that right in there. Huh. I'm kind of surprised that there's no 1 by 1 brick right there. I feel like there should be. Nope, there is not. And we do not have a 1 by 1 here. Alright. I mean, I guess it's not strictly necessary, but it does feel like it should be. 1 by 2 there. Leaf with 1 by 1 foliage plate. 2 by 2 cylinder tile with 1 center stud. And 1 by 4 tile there. Alright. Okay, spare parts. Gray and tan 1 by 1 plates. Gray 1 by 1 tile. Olive green 1 by 1 tile slope. And black 1 by 1 cylinder plate. Posted a video of the joke on Discord. Alright, I'll check that out after the stream. We tried to keep one of those bloodlines from going extinct, and the person was like, nope, we don't deal with infidels. Yeah, you oftentimes have to, like, try to use a favor or to invite someone or something like that. or bribe them or something like that. And even then, it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. All right, let's turn that this way. And on to bag number 16 and 17. All right. It was just one person with the bloodline and nothing did anything? Yeah. Well, if you're not playing on Iron Man, why not just console command move them to your court? It's a bit more cheaty than you wanted to do. Fair enough. Fair enough. I suspected that might be the case. Alright, put those big pieces up there. Put that big piece up there. Alright, well that goes right there. Already. There we go. Alright, so we have the castle window element right there set up so that this stud comes through. Which is an interesting way of doing it. Alright, let's see. Alright, 2x4 tile with 2 studs. 1x2 with a center stud right there. You'll give yourself claims through console commands. Use console commands to change cultures and religions of places of people, but you won't use it to move people around. Huh. See, I'm kind of the opposite. I won't... I won't use the console commands to... well, I'll if I get really annoyed at people changing like cultures, like if I put someone of my culture in a county and they're like, nope, gonna convert to the local culture, then I'm like, no, I don't think you are, sir. But I got no problems with console command moving them to my court if I kind of feel like in reality someone should do that. There we go. And that is right there in front of the window. It's an interesting little table. The 1x2 plate there. Let's 1x2 tile with center stud. That kind of creates the, like, it allows the spigot tips to touch, which is kind of neat. And I don't think we've gotten brown spigots before, so that's cool. Love those choco truffles you got. Oh, nice. If an emperor invites someone to their court, that is not something you refuse lightly. Yeah. And especially if they have, like, claims or something like that, you know. I mean, if an emperor is like, hey, come to my court, I know we're different religions, but hey, maybe you and your descendants will actually make something of yourselves, Mr. Unlanded person who's going to die soon or something like that, you know. Maybe not soon, but die without land. Alright, we are looking at gray. Now I need a 2x2 cylinder tile with hollow stud. There we go. Making a grinding wheel here. It's pretty neat. That fits right in next to the table. Alright, and we can make a lantern here. There we go. Even though it's blocked, the window in the 1x4x6 wall panel still provides light for this room. Ha ha! There we go. Get the lantern hanging on the wall. It's an interesting use of the panel piece. And that Emperor actually has a reason to go to claim that foreign land for that person. Yeah. I mean, you might have to convert to an infidel religion or something like that, and you're a true believer. But come on. Let's see, no, I need gray one by one. Get that right in there. And, like, if the person doesn't have any marriages anyway, and it's like, come to my court, and I will marry you to my child, or my niece, or something like that. And it's like, come on. Get a family out of it, too. There we go. Get those two in there. Alright, let's see. Olive green 1x2 plate. Olive green 1x2 plate. Oh, this music reminds me that The Sting is back on Criterion Channel. Always a great movie to watch. Love that movie so much. Go, get that on there. And 1x4x3 panel. And that goes right there. Yeah, but I want to marry on my terms. Psh, you're a game character. Get over it, buddy. Ah, if only you could do that in real life, you know? Someone comes up to you, hassles you, and you're like, dude, you're not even the protagonist. Hush up. I am clearly the protagonist, sir. What are you doing? Get that 1x2 plate in there. Get a 1x3 in. Got trans orange 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs. Oh. I got that going facing the wrong way. It amuses you that computer NPCs will still look at your empire and are like, you know what, I want that county, and we'll go. So the problem with that's more of an issue with the mechanic that causes that is causing them to bypass the normal war declaration calculations. They're calculating how much do I want to keep this person happy or not. And that's an issue. It should also be looking at how much do I want to keep this person happy compared to the strength of the people that I might be attacking. but I'm pretty sure it doesn't do that. Alright, let's see. 1x1s with side studs here. And right there. Just knock that off back there. That's fine. As it does. Get you right there. 1x2 slope there. It amuses you still because no matter what, it should calculate levy size of what they're going to go against. Right. I mean, it should be taken into account the standard combat calculations, but it just does not. There we go. 1x2 inverted slopes. It may be that they can't do that. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I love when the NPCs will also be like, if you don't press my claim against the Byzantine Empire, Mr. Count, I'm going to leave your court. It's like, you're just looking for an excuse to leave my court, sir. I can tell. It's kind of obvious. Alright, 1x2 with side studs there. 2x4. Get that there. I'm just gonna build this in reverse here. Why not? 1x1s. I need... There's the corners. Where's the 1x4? There's 1x4. You can see why he'd want to leave. You can only eat so much ham. You take that back, sir. It was a scurrilous lie. Squirrelless? No, that's for eating something else. Specifically acorns. All we eat is acorn bread around here. That is a squirrelless lie, sir. Squirrel. Alright, brown 1x1 with a clip. Howdy, Cody. How's it going? Acorns are tasty if you do it correctly. Yeah, you gotta leach out the tannins first. Otherwise, it's extremely bitter. Let's see, 2x2 brick right back there. 1x2 right there. Alright, where is the 1x2 plate? There it is. And olive green, 1x2 plates. Bitter is an adult flavor. There's edible bitter, and then there's inedible bitter. Like, if you don't prepare acorns correctly, you really can't eat them. Alright, let's see. 1x1 plates. At least humans can't. You wrote that thinking of something from FLCL? I have not seen that in forever. 1x2 brick right there. Right, 1x1x5 back here, of all places. Okay, let's see. Corner angle slope. 3x3 macaroni tiles, which I don't think we have 3x3 macaroni plates, which is interesting. And then we get 1x1 quarter cylinder tiles along the bottom. Anyone remember the book movie called My Side of the Mountain? I've never read it, but I do know of it. I don't know much about it. I think an English class other than my own read it, perhaps, kind of thing. Alright, 2x4 slope right there, and a 1x2 slope down there. Okay. So a little bit of the red is going to be visible, which is a real shame. Unless they put something right there, which may be the case. So the 1x4x3 panel is just loose in there. I mean, it's not loose. It's placed down, but there's nothing locking it in on top, which is kind of weird. Howdy, Top Servo. How's it going? It's about a kid who ran away to live on a mountain for a year to test his wilderness skills. Yeah, I definitely have not read that one. Alright, 4x8 plate. 1x2. 1x2 tile. 1x4 tile. 1x2 panel. Right there. 2 olive green 1x2 plates. 2x4 and a 1x2 right there. One of the things he ate was breadstuffs made from acorns. It's braver than me. Alright, 1x1 headlight brick. And another 1x2 slope with a tile on the back. Right, black 1x2 with top click hinge and a 1x1 in front. There we go. Another curved top brick. Not right there. I need an inverse slope in there. Let's get that. There we go. And then a gray, dark gray S-curve bracket. Howdy, Kinshire. How's it going? 1x2 tile. And get some dark green leaves. Right there. And right there. Okay, and another bracket right there. Anything else? No. Alright. And that goes right on top there. Alright. 1x2 to 1x2 upward bracket, olive green 1x2 plate, and 2 of the 1x2 tiles with slopes. That fits right on there, and we get a standard 1x2 slope above it. Alright, that is it. Yep. Alright, gray 2x8. was a book you loved. The other books you enjoyed reading was Island of Blue Dolphins, Castle in the Attic. I've heard of Castle in the Attic. I have not heard of the Island of Blue Dolphins. I don't think. It goes, how is the Dell? The Dell is going well. We are well in the Dell. Trying to remember what books I liked. I read a lot of fairly generic fantasy books, but also not a whole lot of like the more well-known ones. I read a lot of the TSR Forgotten Realms books. They were of varying quality. Ever read Stowaway? I have not read Stowaway either. Generally, unless I had to, I basically only read straight-up fantasy. I mean, I read other stuff when it was required in school, but... About a book about a person who's people living on an island somewhere, but her people fled and left her alone and her brother on the island. She had to learn to survive on the island by herself. Oh. You're basically incapable of fun. I mean, you're here. I mean, I think that disproves your point. You like MST3K, again, disproves your point. Stowaway was about a boy who stowed away on the voyage of Captain Cook. Fictional or historical? There we go. Get on top there, thank you. There we go, and we get more of the arches. There we go. That, actually, I like the look of that. This is a little iffy up on the top. Like, I think widening this a little bit more might be better, but I like that. Fictional. May have been epistolary, composed diary entries. Yeah, I kind of figured. Those can be really interesting, like historical fiction of like kind of, especially for a young adult book or a movie or TV show aimed at kids, having a fictional person accompanying a historical person, so that there's someone for the kids to identify with. It's kind of funny because I got into a lengthy argument with someone the other day about complaining about like movies that were supposedly about a character from a franchise, but they were really about this other character, and it's like, dude, it's like you have a historical or like a fictional person from a past period showing up in a modern period. You gotta put the modern person in so that the readers have someone to identify with. Duh. It's like obvious. Get that right in there. That is really cool. Ooh. I like that. There we go. You know, like, you could have a story about Sherlock Holmes coming from the Victorian period to modern day England or America or something like that to solve a crime. Well, yeah, of course you're going to have, like, a modern person as the stand-in. I like that. That is really neat. That's a really nice little archway. They were basically like, you know, and the story might be titled, you know, like Sherlock Holmes, but he was like, but it's really about this other person. It's like, you gotta learn some, like filmmaking stuff kind of thing. Like how stories are written, both for movies and for books and stuff like that. They even do that in books for adults. Yeah. It's very common, and it's been common for millennia. It's just a guy who has very strong opinions about how things should be, but he thinks that his opinions are objective fact as opposed to subjective opinion. Alright, let's get that in there. Okay, and that one fits right there. Yes. Right there. Okay. Alright, get 2 more of the fern pieces. And another one of these. And that goes right in there. Like, the movie that he brought up was a movie called Biggles, also known as, like, Biggles' Adventure in Time or something like that, based off of a, I think a book series about a World War II, or World War I fighter pilot or something like that. It was like, it wasn't even about Biggles. I was like, dude. Oop. Pop that off there. Alright, let's see. We get a lot of brown elements for some roots. Let's get that in there. And one of these small ones that are curved. There we go. And another one of the curved ones. The double curved ones up here. There we go. Alright, then the elephant trunk, brown candlestick, and the single curve. I have not seen that one. Oops. I needed it to go that way, so let's turn that around. There we go. I mean, I saw Biggles when I was a kid. I do not remember it other than remember enjoying it. But it was just hilarious to see him complaining about things like that. Some of his complaints are like, really odd, like, they didn't do, XYZ Lego set, which means that they didn't do a, such and such 1940s car. Like talking about an Indiana Jones set or something like that. It's like, you got a very one-track mind there, sir. Alright, I think that is all extra pieces, so yep. Alright. So, spare parts. Got a trans-orange 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, black 1x1 cylinder tile with top pin, trans-orange candle flame, trans-orange flame feather, trans-orange 1x1 tile slope, gray 1x1 tile with round end, cow horn in brown, curved, like double curved cow horn in brown, black bar with clip, and brown spigot. There we go. Alright, next up. 18. It was the same guy who was like, someone and myself, like, brought up brutalist architecture for a possible Lego modular building, and he was like, no, brutalism is ugly. That'd be terrible. It's like, it's okay to not like things, and to let other people like things, sir. I mean, I live in D.C., in the D.C. area. There's multiple brutalist buildings. The entire metro is brutalist. I'm used to it, and it looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and make Gimli here. And while we're at it, we'll have him read off the narration of Quest for Glory 4. Scottish Parliament building Lego set. Sure. I don't know what it looks like, but I'll take it. Feels like the head is not quite on all the way. It looks like it is. I feel like the eye printing should be a little bit lower. So you can give him hair like this. You can have his hair on. But really, it's all about the helmet. There we go. There's Gimli with some extra hair. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this around. And we've got a 2x4, 2x2 plate, 1x2. It's not that it's ugly by design or anything like that. It is good-looking architecture. I mean, it's not going to be... you know, it depends on your definitions of beauty, whether you consider it beautiful, but it can still, something can look good without being beautiful, too. Handsome might be a good, good descriptor. 2x2 there, and a 2x4 back here. It's quite a bit in the area, so I'm used to it. And it certainly works better with certain types of buildings. I mean, oh, the Scottish building? I have not seen it, so I don't know. I think brutalism works best for public buildings like libraries or colleges, that kind of thing. Alright, there we go. And that is the reverse of that one. There we go. And that slides right in. Yep, right in there. There we go. Okay, we got 4x4 and two 2x2s. Then a 1x2 tile slope. Two 2x3 bricks. 2x3. 1x4. And a brick. You're no expert in architecture or art history, but you're watching the old Civilization documentary series going through those subjects while playing a super long, heavily modded game of Civ 4. Yeah, there was someone who was like, someone else was like, New York City would look better if they were still only building Art Deco, and it's like, you know, you wouldn't have Art Deco if someone had been thinking the same kind of thing. Like, you only get new architecture if people are allowed to experiment. There we go. All right. 2x3. A 1x2 tile slope and two 1x2 plates. Now, while this far and no further. Okay. There we go. A pair of 1x4 plates. Says here I'm job hopping in FF5. It shouldn't, yeah. If you still have the page up from when you were here earlier, that's what it would still say that. Trying to build all your favorite wonders. You probably rage quit if someone builds Chichen Itza before you. Chicken pizza. Said that when you loaded in. Did you close out your tab? What are my thoughts on a pineapple pizza? No? Those are my thoughts on pineapple pizza. No. And this is an opinion that is factually correct. It is entirely objective, not subjective. It is a completely objective opinion. go. Get that on. You're annoyed about the loss of the Singer building and it was torn down before you were born? That one I don't know either. Because this bridge has no handrails, we added plenty of studs to its surface to make it safe for minifigures. Aw, isn't that nice? Alright, 4x4, 2x4, and let's see. 2x4 curved slope, there and there. 1x4, 1x3, 1x3, and a 1x4. Then we get our 1x1 plates in. There we go. Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. Get that on there. Alright. There we go. So that is going to fit in. Yeah, just right like this. There. And right over there. Alright. Alright, 1x2 brick, 1x2 slope, another 1x2 slope, a fern at an angle like that, another 1x2 slope with tile on the back. Get that right there. 1x2x2 and foliage piece. There we go. You don't mind most pizzas? I have had bad pizza before. I've also had bad pizza that is still pizza, and thus it is better than a lot of other things. Slices of mozzarella on a pizza rather than shredded so that it melts smoothly and evenly. Yeah, that's a no. That's a heresy. Give me my smooth, melty cheese. Let's see. 2x2 corner plate right there. Pineapple pizza is outside your area of minding. Alright, there we go. Get this right on there. There we go. Alright, 3x3 with curved corner. Various tiles. There's only a few pizzas that even you won't eat. 7-Eleven pizza and like the absolute cheapest frozen pizza. It's basically only toppings that will keep me from eating a pizza. Alright, a leaf and a foliage plate as well. That goes on right there. Alright, 1x3 slope back there. 2x4 and 1x1 cylinder plate. 1x8. Let's see. Alright. 2x2 plate, 2x2 brick, 2x2 plate. Right there. And a 1x3 slope. Okay, 1x2 to 1x4 downward bracket, and olive green 1x2 tile slopes. That goes right there. 1x2 to 2x2 upward bracket right there. Yep, that's it. Alright, next up. 1x2 slope in olive green. 2x8. I think it's more the fact that you dislike pineapples and pizza for some reason. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just not liking a flavor. The flavor can just not be to your liking. I'm not a fan of pineapple myself, so... Alright, what else? Let's see, alright. Another pair of ferns. Get those right in there. Another fern back here. There we go. Two by two plate and 2x2 angled corner slope. 2x4 tile. 2x4 tile. Nope, I missed those getting put on. Oops. Oh well. Two by two and 1x2 there. 1x3 slope. 2 olive green 1x2 plates. 1x2 tile right there. And 1x2 tile slope. Right there. Nah, I don't like any seafood, so I would never touch anchovies on pizza. Not my thing. Yep. No, I definitely got my love of pizza from my father, though. He was basically a if it's pizza, he'll eat it kind of person. And I definitely inherited much of that. I have preferences, of course. But luckily, both of us basically like if there was a type of pizza that one of us liked, then generally the other one liked it too. Which is pretty convenient, really. Alright, so those clips in there, they're going to clip onto those bars. There we go. Get that right in there for some more steps up there. And spare parts. Tan 1x1 tile and gray 1x1 tile slope. Alright. Let's take a quick look at these elements. There's the bridge. There's some little stairs there, those stairs there. It's pretty nice how that all works out. Some nice rock formations over here, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I did a really good job with that. Alright, but we're going to set that aside for the moment because it is everyone's favorite time. Your favorite and mine, minifig time. Alright. Let's see. What do we want to grab? How about... You're snugged in there. Let's pull you out. Alright. Let's start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. Alright, so we have not gotten... I think that's May. We've not gotten Lloyd. We've not gotten that Garmagon. We've not gotten that lady or that guy with the camping backpack. We've not gotten that fish dude. And we have not gotten the guitar guy. So, get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? And I'm going to go ahead and close my window because it is getting kind of chilly here. So, get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Got a minute to go. It's interesting how many different figures they have in this set. Let's see. With 20, I think that should mean that there's 3 of each, yeah. Yeah, so there should be 3 of each rather than varying numbers. I can do it, you believe in me? Then why did you choose 4, Bahamut? Why did you choose 4? That feels to me like the opposite of you thinking that I can do it. I don't know. I don't know. Something tells me that you might be trying to lie to me. Not quite sure what it is. Because you believe in me doing a no. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I guess we'll find out just about now, because predictions are closed. Alright, and go. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Angled, an odd angled piece. Could be... Alright. 17.16. I think we might have another sushi guy. Let's see if I am correct. Is it another sushi chef guy? Which would be appropriate because I've been watching a lot of Iron Chef lately. It is! It is! Alright, so... 17.16. Let's choose that prediction. Within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. And who is getting the hams? Ice7, Tom Servo, and Title Rabbit chose correctly. I feel like Title Rabbit said that I never choose what she picks. And I think that kind of proves otherwise. You're making a sandwich. Well, it's a good sandwich to be making to Miss Minifigs there, Lord Canis. Alright, Kinshear going for 20 to 50. Lel Bunny going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut going for no. Oh, that's like... It's like just tearing a blade through my flesh and my innards spilling out, Lord Canis. I cannot believe you just did that. That is just incredibly, incredibly cruel. Just for that, you don't get any sushi. This guy's got no sushi for you. Helps if I'm putting it on the stud, not the tube. There we go. There we go. And Lord Canis, he heard you. He heard you. He's got a cleaver with your name on it. There is the sushi tile. It's a pretty neat tile. There's his sushi outfit. Alright, so a second sushi guy. Very nice. We've gotten 3 of anyone. I don't think so, actually. Alright. So, a sushi guy it is. You have no faith in me either. It's just that Bahamut keeps dropping such a large amount of hams on no that you're forced to go to the yes option. He's not really dropping a large amount of hams, though. He really isn't. 210 is not a large amount. Alright, let's go ahead and pick another minifig from here. I mean, I get that it might be more than you want, but it's still not a large amount. Let's go for this one right here. Alright, let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! Alright, so the only ones that we have not gotten are Spooky Girl on camera, Dino Hunter, and Jester. Those are the only ones left. So go ahead and get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Keep in mind, Bahamut, that retro game choices will be coming up next Wednesday. So you might want to save your hams for that. Large enough when you generally do 10 to 20. Well, I'm just saying that you're not restricted to doing 10 to 20. Alright, about a minute to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? And will it be one of the 3 that we have not gotten yet? We'll have to find out. Howdy, Seal and Mortar. How's it going? Oh, no, I understand wanting to hoard hams, Lil Bunny. I do. I really do. That is a pretty important thing. Hoarding hams is, I agree, quite important. It's not going to be a stupid amount of hams. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right, 30 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? I'm hoping for one of the 3 that we haven't gotten yet, because we're actually like getting low on the figs in this set. And I would be most pleased to move on. I don't mind opening more of these, but I'm always interested in getting more. Yeah, 30,000. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Seelan. And predictions are closed. All right. Let's go ahead and reset our timer. I probably could have had that ready, but well, nope. Stop going to international clock. All right, and go. All right, let's see. What do we got? There's the plate. What is that piece? All right. 14.11. We have another genie. Did you dream of genie, folks? Because apparently we are. I dream of genie. You dream of genie. We all dream of genie. Yep, it is indeed genie. All right, let's choose that prediction. Within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. All right, Kinshir, Tom Servo, Ice Oven, and Tidal Rabbit getting the hams. Again, Tidal Rabbit, I feel like you said that I never choose what you pick, and there you go. 2 in a row. Kind of disproves it. Lord Canis going for 20 to 50. Seal and Mortar and Lil Bunny going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut going for no. You always preferred Samantha from Bewitched? I mean, Samantha's a witch, not a genie, though. What about what's-his-name who did the voice of Homer Simpson? Why does he get no love, huh? Alright, we only have the wink face. There we go, get that hair on there. And get her resting on the lamp. There we go. There is Genie. I do like that they have the lower torso part connecting up with the like matching up with the lamp part. And I do like this hair, the very straight, long ponytail. I think that came in another color in a set that I was planning not to get, and I'm not sure if it's been in others. Also, she has a little gold barrette band thingy. Dan Castellaneta. Yeah, there we go. I'm very bad at remembering what his name is. All right, that is another Genie. Okay. Next up, we have Series 20. I still have not done anything about making the box easier to grab. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to pull from? Let's pull that one. Be like Alexander and have a mysterious pulling sensation. No, don't. Alright, need to find somewhere else to put you scale for the moment. Let's just put you right there. Okay. Let's start that prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! Alright, I'm going to go ahead and slip these other two boxes back there. So get your predictions in. There's just a handful of minifigs in this set that we have not gotten either. The breakdancing lady we have not gotten. The brick costume guy we have not gotten. And the Super Sentai warrior we have not gotten. Those are the ones that we have not gotten. Kind of amused by how much LEGO is getting Riku use out of their video character pieces. I'm not sure that they really are. There was a line for either this year or next year that got actually it was probably next year that got canceled. With some really interesting looking stuff in it. It is a real shame that we are not getting those. Howdy Zilnar, how's it going? Some of those pieces will almost certainly show up in other things, but like one of them, the bass violin, the bass, or bass viola. I'm not sure exactly how what the technical name of that instrument is. That showed up in the jazz club, which is really cool. I'm pretty good. And we didn't get the same hat, but we got the hair part of the goth witch that was supposed to come out in the Hocus Pocus set. So we might get some of those. Right, but the genie came out after. That genie came out afterwards. That's more of a video using other things. All right, you went for a 1 this time, Bahamut. I guess we'll see how that choice goes, because predictions are now closed. All right. All right, we are ready to go, and there. Let's go. Okay. Exactly 7 seconds. Exactly 7 seconds. We got a brick costume guy. It was pretty easy. It was pretty easy. I was like, well, okay, there's something big down here. I wonder what... Oh, hey, it's a big brick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It is a brick costume guy. Let's choose that prediction. All right, within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. And let's see. Bahamut and Tom Servo getting the hams there. I mean, that's one way to gobble up most of the hams, Bahamut. 20 to 50. Seal and Mortar, Lord Canis, Kinshear, Zilnar, and Icesoven. Lel Bunny going for 50 to 60. And Tidal Rabbit and Dracophile going for no. Tidal Rabbit deciding that she wants to break up her streak. Dag nabbit, I know. It's almost like you were like, I gotta uphold that that never choosing me thing or something, you know? It's so weird. This is a very odd costume piece. Where's his face? There's his face. There we go. And he has a big ol' 10 for 10-year anniversary. In fact, we could put it right on his torso, like that. There we go. And even has the tubes to fit on the back. This is more than a brick thick. I think this might be a brick and a plate. Let's see. Yeah, that's a brick and a plate thick. It is an interesting element. There's another set later that will have 2 of these. And there's a couple that have shown up in Build a Minifig, which I have not gotten, so I do not have all of them. This is bright green, not regular green as well, which is, meh. Should be regular green. He is a perfect 10. He is a perfect 10. All right, so that is minifigs for the night. All right, let's go ahead and put these away. Get this back out. And I need to move the minifigs so I have a little bit more room. That is a trans blue cat. It's trans sparkly blue, though. Next Wednesday, you're definitely putting 21K in as no on the first vote. All right, there is 19. And let's see. Where's my mouse cursor? There's my mouse cursor. The elf wig is a brand new element for the set, molded in 2 different materials to provide the color of the ears and hair separately. Ah. All right, Bahamut, have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much for coming on out. So elf ears are not new, but the dual molding is, and that actually that's soft plastic as opposed to hard plastic for the rest of that. See if we can get you to focus in. So you can see the dual molding there. And the soft plastic. Alright, let's see. There's some minifig parts. Got lots of foliage, including sand green foliage, which is new. Alright, where is the head? There's the head. Alright, let's go ahead and put our Elfie minifigure together. You got two faces. Not sure if this is supposed to be who this is supposed to be, actually. But it's a pretty nice figure. Might be Glorfindel. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and turn you this way. Alright, first thing that we're making is an anvil. 2x2 cylinder tile, 2x2 radar dish. 1x1 brick with 2 studs. I need a 1x1 tile slope there. 1x1 plate with clip. Vertical clip. And a 1x1 tile slope. And a 1x1 cone. There is the 1x1 cone. There we go. Alright, there's our anvil. And that goes right there. Seems bad to have an anvil so close to roots. Seems like it could cause a fire. I mean, I know that fire is a lot less likely to like live wood is a lot less likely to catch fire, but still. Alright, we got some slope pieces somewhere. Where do these go? No, seriously, where do these go? Ah, right there. Alright. They are finally covering that up. Alright. Get that there. The 1x1 tile slope. And the angled corner slope right there. Okay. Another lantern. All the leaves are very distracting. Like, just having all of these same similar pieces, it's very distracting. Alright, that goes on right here, the lantern. Never too far from Living Tree in Imladris. Yeah, I still feel like you could probably have the, you know, the forge and the anvil a little bit farther than literally right next to it, though. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Okay, next up. Get to make some mushrooms. Might be a little exciting for some people. There's another 1x1 cylinder tile. Where are you? There you are. That goes right there. Okay. So again, we are going with the glow-in-the-dark 1x1 cones. And the BB-8 heads in sand green. There we go. Couple mushrooms over there. And that is it. Yep. Alright. Dark brown, 1x10. Sand green. 1x1 Technic bricks with cross-axle holes. we go. And brown 1x2 bricks with double side studs. Alright, 1x4 half tile on one end and a 1x6 on the other. Let's see, 1x2 inverted half arch. Get a 4L red axle. There we go. Okay, dark brown 1x3 inverted tile. Two by 4 angle plate and 1x8 tile there. 1x2 curved slope. Alright, flip it over on the other side, and we make... Oh, we get the other angle wedge plate. And another 1x8 tile. Let's see, 1x1 with clip. And 1x2 curved slope. Like that. Alright, now, sitting in between some of the studs, we get some more mushrooms. It's kind of the shelf mushrooms that you oftentimes see on walls, which is, not walls, on trees, which is really neat. I like the way that they did this. That's pretty cool. Alright, elephant trunk for a root. On the other side, with the hole in the dark brown, we get a brown horn. Okay. We have 3 different builds of fungi in the model, one of them made from just a single piece, a shortcut to mushrooms. There we go. Get that part of the tree slotted in right there. Alright, now some ferns. And carrot tops. There we go. And another set of ferns. And another carrot top. It'll be interesting once I put this on display if the glow-in-the-dark pieces are gonna, like, weird me out at night. Like, what is that light? Oh, right, it's just that. What is that light? Oh, right, it's just that kind of thing. Alright, brown axle connector. Get a 5L axle slipped in right there. A black 1x2 beam with cross axle hole on one end. Slide that in. Then the cross axle hole with peg holes right there. Get the dinosaur neck element on there. 3L axle in gray. And another cross axle hole to peg connectors. Get dino tail elements in there. There we go. Okay, another axle connector. And a red 2L axle. Okay, another axle connector. Let's get this matching. Yeah, there we go. 2L axle. A third one. There we go. And a nougat angled peg connector. There we go. Alright. Slide that in right there. Oh, whoops. I forgot that this should have a pair as well. There we go. Okay. Now I imagine we're going to do some leaves on here. Yes, indeed, on each of these 4 dino tails. Alright, so sand green, large foliage piece, and olive green. And then a pair of gold leaves. There we go. Alright, that's one. Let's get the gold leaves on first because those are closer at hand. Kind of feels like the a tree that the leaves are just about to change on or something. Like very early fall, perhaps. End of summer, that sort of thing. Alright, next up. Alright, let's see. This one will go like that. And I can't actually tell which way the other one is going over here. I think it's the same angle as the... well, actually they're all facing the same way, now that I look at it. That explains it. Alright. They're all essentially going this way. Alright. And get you right on there. There we go. While these trees aren't exactly, like, full of a large number of leaves kind of thing, the kind of thing that would really get you complete cover, you know, down on the ground, I think it's a nice way of doing trees as well. Oops. Get the gold leaves. Okay. Then we got olive green 3-leaf elements. That's slotted in there. That one is going to go this way. Push that in. There we go. And finally, the other sand green. I might have to see if they have these sand green foliage elements on the online Pick-a-Brick. If so, might need to get some. Might need to get some. They are very nice. Alright, and it's kind of hard to see, but I think it's going this way. Hold on, would you get into the hole, please? Get into the hole. Thank you. There we go. It's a beautiful color, and yeah, definitely evocative of late summer, early autumn. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good-looking tree. I mean, obviously not, like, full tree that you're going to get in real life, but definitely does its job. It does its job. And that's really what you kind of need out of Lego. Alright, so we got a single bright orange. And here we have standard orange. There is a new orange color. Kind of like a redder version of standard orange. And get yellow in the same spots that the gold ones were on. Missed your chance to get good photos of the leaves changing this year. Yeah, it can be a tough thing. Sometimes they're really good for only a short period of time. There we go. I bet this is going to clip on right there. Hey! Did I call it? It's almost like I can see where things are going. Is that clipped in? I guess that's clipped in. Didn't feel like it clipped in. There we go. Alright. You knew exactly when the peak was, you just couldn't get yourself out there when you needed to. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I mean, is like, you know, you got other things to do, or get busy, or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen. Or even just procrastination. That's what it would be for me. Alright, some more sand green. There we go. 2 brown, 1x2 plates here. Okay, 1x2 with technical. Procrastination is one word for it. I mean, it's the word for it. 1x4. Another 1x2 right here. There we go. Alright, then we have the dark brown 1x3 inverted tile. Okay, 2 wedge plates. And 2 1x8 tiles. Yep. Hold on. Okay. Alright, let's see. Get the dino neck element in here. Okay, and get some more shelf mushrooms. There we go. Or shelf fungus is probably more appropriate. I imagine some of those are edible. Be curious about that. They always seemed really tough to me, but that just might be the local species. There might be species elsewhere. Not that I'd eat them, but you know, just curiosity. All right, and that clips in right there. Okay, next up we got the 5L axle in yellow, axle connector in brown. Let's bring these pieces over here so they're a little bit easier to get a hold of. Oops. Get that 2L beam on, get that. Oh, nope, that goes the same way. There we go. Okay, a small horn. on the back side. Dino tail on the front side. Get a dino neck element right there. Did you call me? I'm still impressed that they're still using elements from these. To be fair, I think it's just this the tip of the tail and the middle neck element. I don't think this element is used anymore. Obviously, the head isn't used anymore, but I'm still impressed. Still does impress me. All right, let's see. Another connector there. Get you on there. Need more heads? Hide them in like frogs. You know, that does make me curious what I could use some of those heads for, if anything, in a way that disguises what they are. I think they're kind of obvious as animal heads, but you never know. You never know. Okay, so this one, we get the brown horn on that side. Get the dino tail on that side. I'm ahead of the class, Dracophile. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, and slot that right in there. Okay. Next up, 2 of the leaves. Get our yellow leaves on first. Get the orange leaves on second. Okay. First one down here. Real treasure was all the ways they impressed you along the way. That is a treasure. That is a real treasure. I do like being impressed by LEGO. I feel like one of the judges on Iron Chef who were like, almost never really have anything bad to say. To the point that most of the time you can't really tell which way they're going to vote. Let's see. All right. We got you in here. That's facing up. There we go. Let's get the yellow leaves on. There we go. And this one is going to be also going up. Slide that all the way through. E2M Yearly, bringing us a raid. How's it going? We are building the Rivendell set, which is very cool. What were you up to today? How are you doing? Welcome on in, everybody. We're doing chatting and Lego building. Get a shout out there for you. Oh, thank you for that, little bunny, beating me to it. All right, third leaf, that goes on up here. Building the Lego BD1 set. Nice. Figured you'd keep on the Lego train. Excellent, excellent. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that on there. So that is going to wrap up that step. Not sure how I feel about having two different colored leaves on here. But at least it's like getting close to it changing and then having already changed, so that works out. Although having yellow or something for those might have been better. But very, very cool trees. I really do like them. Very good. All right, spare parts coming out to be 1x1 tile slopes in black and olive green. A bright green carrot top, olive green 3-leaf stem, and a nougat angled bar with a stud connector. Mostly follow LEGO Star Wars, but the Rivendell set is gorgeous. Yeah, Rivendell is great. I'm loving it so far. I knew I would, you know, just from looking at it, but it is always nice when things like meet your expectations and everything like that. I myself build most Lego. I will build anything from Friends to Star Wars to Lord of the Rings to Castle. I love the bigger sets myself, but I also like a lot of the small sets. So welcome on in, everybody. We got bag number 20. Let's go ahead and pour this out. So I build Lego on Friday nights, which are my big builds. Right now we are, of course, working on Rivendell. Once Rivendell is finished, we'll work on another big set that takes multiple streams. And then Wednesday nights, I tend to build things that I can finish in 1 or 2 streams. Rivendell has replaced Titanic as your favorite Ald build? Excellent. My favorite is still the Lion Knight's Castle. I don't know that anything is going to replace that. Mind you, that replaced the Titanic. So, go figure. I mean, all 3 are A+ sets. Do I only build Lego on this channel? No, I do not. I am actually primarily a gamer. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom on Monday nights right now. Wednesday and Friday afternoons, I do different stuff as well. Wednesday, I do retro. And Friday, I am currently going through the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters. And then Saturdays, I play tabletop RPG. I have a very long-running Spelljammer Advanced Dungeons & Dragons campaign that has been going on for, I think, 7 years now. Very exciting. Yeah, I'm shocked that that the players have stuck around so long, too. Very consistent, too. I think that we definitely play somewhere between 80 and 90% of the weekends. Where's the other? There's a side stud brick. It's a lot of fun to have consistency, let me tell you. And yes, we do have Pirates of Realm Space coming up. Probably December, starting in December on Saturday nights. That'll be kind of a one-off stream series. I don't know if I will continue to stream on Saturday nights after that, but that is coming up. I'd get started earlier, except for I got like holiday stuff coming up that is going to interfere with a lot of my scheduling. Not my streams, I don't think, but my normal recording days are going to be messed up. So I do also have a YouTube channel where I have been doing Let's Plays for Closing in on 14 years now. Let's see. What is my command for that? See if I remember. It comes up automatically occasionally, but there we go. So my YouTube channel, of course, has VODs for all of my past LEGO builds, which I'm going to be redoing the playlists for, but also all of my Let's Play content for years. Sounds like I'd have a great voice for Let's Plays. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. The viewers seem to think so. At least they've been sticking around for a while. And saying so on occasion. I do appreciate that. Which reminds you, one of your major motivations for the Spelljammer campaign, need to make more animals talk. See, one of the advantages of Spelljammer is that there are a lot fewer animals that you interact with. Ha-ha! Getting around your plans. There we go. Another pair of Technic bricks there. There we go. Alright, that is all on there. Does it want the, no, okay. I don't think it matters, but they are alternated as opposed to the same on each side. Or flipped or whatever. Beelmoth is usually around and tan. That's true. That's true. Dang it. Curse is foiled again. I do know some people who would really like to see more crows show up, though. 1x5, a round end Technic plate. Another 1x2 and a 1x1 plate. There we go. Alright. Am I making two of these? No, I'm not making two of these. Okay. 1x3 brick. And a 1x3 brick. Random lime green bricks. You don't think Joel has enough parts to make more crows? That's 1-0. Still have a prank on deck involving crows. Alright, let's see. A 2x3, a headlight brick, and a 1x1 plate on the bottom. Careful about revealing your pranks, though. You never knew who might be watching. You remember a lot more than 1-0 in the roll call? Yes, but that's what Crow says. Hey, that's 1-0. Alright, and a 2x3 curved slopes. One does not simply engage in counting crows, Mr. Jones. Okay, so we take the three-way axle connectors. Get on some black axle connectors here. Get these on. Get another pair. There we go. And the white ones. There we go. And they are facing up, yes. There we go. And that slides in right there. The base of the gazebo is one of the most challenging geometric puzzles we faced while developing this model. Ah, neat. Alright, so flip it over, and that is going to slot on right there. Yeah, that feels tight. That definitely feels tight. It's pretty late for you, so you're gonna head to bed now? Alright, well thank you very much for bringing your viewers with you. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Go ahead and get a follow as well, so if you're ever streaming after I'm done, I can return the favor. Nice to meet you too. Have a good rest of your evening, and thank you once again. Alright, so let's build the other Technic element. There we go. It does not feel straight. This is weird. That does not feel straight. There we go. That's better. More things should have gazebos in their scenery. Yeah, but then all the adventurers would just attack them. Nope. Actually, I got that in the wrong place anyway. There we go. Alright, 1 by 5 on there. And another one on the other side. 1 by 1 plate. Alright, 1 by 3 bricks. The gazebo can be the adventurers fighting placebo. I don't know if it'd be a placebo, though. Alright, there's the other 1 by 3. Alright, more random lime green 1 by 1 bricks. And the 1 by 1s with clips, or bars. There we go. 2 by 3. 1 by 2 brick, 1 by 2 plate, and get the curved slopes. Okay. So we basically mirror the Technic thing that we had on the other side. And get the white connectors on as well. And slide that in. Oh, I forgot to get the part in there. Yes, I did. Alright. It's a good thing that I remembered that. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Get that slid in until we can connect up the studs. There we go. Alright. Nice hexagonal shape there. And the axles will connect in through there through the Technic holes to these cross-axle sections. Absolutely love how much LEGO does little things under and around trees so much lately. Yeah, they really do a lot to make very nice decoration and like making them feel like alive and stuff like that, and not just like, as much as I like the classic Lego trees, they are very samey and static and stuff like that. These kinds of trees feel so much more organic and lifelike. Bottle brush trees. I mean, they definitely have their place, too. Same thing with all the little foliage elements, like the spiky plants. Those are actually pretty great for a lot of different things as well. There we go. Connect that in right there. Okay, on the other side... a 1x1 tile slope on the top. There we go. Olive green, 1x2. A pair of shorty bricks. There we go. And the tan 1x2 slope with a tile. Now, they could have done that with just a regular 1x2 slope, so that's interesting. You'd have such a nice forest, especially using that Eiffel Tower brown baseplate part. I'd make a very flat forest, though. I'd want a kind of more organic shapes to it. They still would be good for certain parts. I wouldn't want to just use them flat like that, but certainly, like, you could get flat sections with them. Nice big flat sections with them. Alright, next up we got... oh, we're not actually doing more on this side yet. Okay, 1x2 plate, 1x1 with side stud. Headlight brick right on that stud, and 1x1 with... or 1x1 tile. There we go. Well, it's very brick intensive. Like, comparing the Eldorado fortresses, the original, to the current one, kind of goes to show just how brick intensive building up stuff is. Because the sets are very similar in overall size and shape. It's not a bad thing, it's an expensive thing, and a time-consuming thing. I'm just saying. It looks good. It's just hard for the average person to do. That's all. And it makes for expensive LEGO sets, too. Not a bad thing, just a thing. I got the wrong slope here. There we go. Another green one. And 1x3 curved slope and 1x1 plate. Not locking that in exactly. Alright, two more 1x3 slopes. And a 1x1 tile. There we go. Nice curved shape there. Very nice. Okay, so this side we are basically mirroring one of these original ones. Okay, slope and slope with cutout. One by one cylinder plate, one by one plate with clip. Hope that gazebo will have more colors than gray. I'm pretty sure it will. I know for a fact it'll have white. There we go. Well, this is just the base. Keep in mind that. Like, it's just the base. One by one slope. Olive green, 1x2 plate. So this is going for the exact same shape as well. And a pair of shorty bricks. Make sure that mold marks are not showing. There we go. And the other slope with tile and cutout. Alright. That gets on right there. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of having it mirrored on either side, but what are you going to do? Alright, 2x3. 1x2 plate and a slope. 2x3 curved slopes, 1x2 plates. There we go. Impressive that they're filling everything in as a solid unit instead of just making an inside and leaving the underside hollow. This is the base, though. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, the underside is hollow. This is the flat surface. Some of it, like, I mean, this is going to be all exposed, so you do want to support all of that. This is all supporting these elements so that they're not, like, too flexible and stuff like that. Alright, and a 6-4L bars. Come back to that one. There we go. There we go. All showing you how the sausage is made. Yep, the Lego sausage. Okay, and 1x1x2 plate shorty bricks. This is going to be a pain in the butt, keeping these things straight. And Technic half bushings in white. There we go. Surprisingly made with a lot of smaller sausages. Well, not yet. Alright, so spare parts, white half bushing, gray 1x1 plate, and black 1x1 cylinder plate. Alright, so we will go with bag number 21. Just 21, alright. The rings to create the detail on the gazebo roof were originally designed as minifigure life preservers in 1999. So this is going to be the gazebo roof. Just curious, are the 4 Eiffel Tower base plates some of the largest base plates that you now have? Oh, no. No. Those are, they're not even, they are, same size as this, which are 16 by 16 plates. That's full plate thickness. Those are 2 plates thick, but they're also primarily tiles with some cutouts to connect them up together. Those are the largest plates that they make, but in terms of base plates are half this thickness. They don't have the tubes on the underside. We get those in the modulars these days. I think those are the only sets that really have them, modulars and modular compatible sets. The largest base plates, they still have 48 by 48 base plates. I believe at one point they had a 50 by 50. But then the closest other large ones are a handful of 32 by 48 raised base plates. So they're all vacuum formed. So it's like stretching the plastic out into to fit the mold, I believe. I'm not positive. But they are... so those 3 essentially would be the largest base plates. I do not have a 50 by 50. That's like 1970s stuff. But I do have 48 by 48, and I have those in. I have some in blue. I have some in green, and I have some in gray, and I have some in green with soccer field printing. But those are the largest single base plates. LEGO has been getting away from actually including base plates in sets these days, though. I think they basically only do in the modulars these days to preserve continuity with the old modulars, so that they're all compatible. And thus anything else that's compatible with modulars, they do that as well. And of course, they still sell individual base plates. It's like $5 for 32 by 32 in white and green, I think. Maybe it's blue and green. And I believe gray is still the 48 by 48, although maybe those are the green ones. I don't know. They occasionally like mix up the colors and change them up a little bit. So these are the life preservers. We have gotten at least one as a toilet in some set or another. Alright, 1x1s with clips, and 1x1s with Technic holes. Oh no, ring lights, they're streamers. I actually do need to get some different lights. I need to get softer ones that are just as bright, but do not have the obvious reflection that these do. Also need to get a new camera. This camera does not focus as well as I would like. Doesn't give as crisp of an image. There we go. Get these on. There we go. And there we go. Just make sure they're not UV lights. Oh, don't worry. I'm not an NFT bro. It is still, like, just so much of a, you know, like, stepping on every rake in your path kind of thing. I mean, I shouldn't laugh at people suffering, but they are NFT bros, you know? Kind of makes it okay. Alright. So, we are looking at this way. Alright, so cross that. Yep, alright. And get the white half bushing on there. Get that in there. Okay, again. On that one. There we go. So we're making sure that the one that we put the half bushing on is one where the cross axle is aligned with, right there. Makes you glad you avoid huge gatherings all the more. I suppose I should have put on some other pieces here first, but whatever. It's fine, I'll get to that in a second. Jumped the gun a little bit. There we go. And finally... There we go. There it is. Alright. So, 1x2 with a 2... Wow, just knock those off. These 1x1 bricks with clips, I think they're made out of a different plastic or a different formulation of plastic because they feel less... Like, they feel more rigid, less flexible, so... Pieces fit into the bottoms more difficult. Like, they don't feel as flexible. Not as much give. There we go. Get that on there, which I suppose I should do it this way then. Would probably be easier. Indeed it is. There we go. I mean, it's not even that they were, like... I mean, they were, like, the guests on stage kind of thing. I think it was, like, the stage lights or the lights for the, you know, people on panels or something like that. I don't think it was, like, audience stuff, but... it was like an exclusive gathering, so not exactly a whole lot of people regardless, but it's still... Yep, Kitty is still in the basket there. I will be taking apart that set, but I will be keeping the basket around for the kitten. I need to get a new picture, though. Sounds like they may yet get rich from personal injury lawsuits. They could. But come on, these are NFT bros at an NFT bro event. Those places are gonna like do something to prevent themselves from being held liable. Some sort of like, you know, declare bankruptcy kind of thing. Alright, there we go. Got a nice hexagon. And that is indeed... Let's see. Okay. So 3L axles and 1x1 cones. There we go. Nice way to get a round piece. Yeah, it is. Definitely something that I need to keep in mind for some of my own builds. There we go. Okay. And then on top, flip it back over and have these number 3s, right? Yeah, number 3s. Alright. They are actually going to go all the way down, so the cones are going to stick out a little bit. That's okay. Oops. And this is why it was important to line up the axle holes, is to get all of these pointed in towards the center. The rings hanging down makes you think of a crib. Oh no, they're not going to be hanging down. This is actually going to be on the top. This is the bottom, and this is the top. Alright, and let's see. Just want to double check. Okay, yeah. Alright, this is going to wrap up the book, so I think we'll go do the one last instruction booklet. Not too many pieces in there. Nah, that's true. It could be. That could be the case. I mean, if anything, though, I would kind of expect Hong Kong to not have as strong laws on that. There we go. All right, and we got Arwen. Where is her face? There it is. Does she have 2 faces? She does. Let's go with that face. The Arwen has 2 faces. So same hair, different outfit, of course. And she has a book. Is that supposed to be up? I think so. So the cover of the book has no detailing, but the book tile itself does. Keep accidentally hitting the camera. That's kind of neat. There we go. Get her over there. Alright, so let's see. First of all, get these angled arms and more life preservers. The stud facing up. Let's move that over to the side. Perfect time to pull out the elf warrior maiden. Yeah, I need to sort through all my minifigs to the side. I mean, we're still going to be working on this for a little bit, so I will be pulling her out later. I have a couple other figures in there that would be suitable for other potential stuff that we will be doing as well. That is way off. This is really hard to line up. Arguably worse than lining up stickers. A lot of life preservers in this set, though. Someone apparently saw this set on sale for about $200 in a Japanese store on discount. Part of that is the weak yen, but also just no, not this set actually. Never mind. It was the Lion Knight's Castle. Still, I would go for that. That is a fantastic price. Fantastic price for either of them, really. Up that I think is lined up. It's not easy lining these up. There it is. Tort victims are often considered preferred creditors, so would be at the front of the line with employees and revenue authorities. I don't know, it also is going to depend on, like, waivers signed and things like that. Alright, and then the very top is done with dinosaur tails. Actually, they're white, so they should be tusks. There's the other one. There's the last one. I see it as well. There we go. And that is off. It's really hard to line up properly, though. It's one of my issues with some of these types of constructions. I do not like making them on my own. For my own stuff, because it's just so hard to line everything up properly. There we go. Alright, next up, we get these white curlicue decorations. Waivers would come in at the lawsuit stage well before the bankruptcy declaration. I'm just saying that it would be very like karmically appropriate if they weren't able to recover anything. There we go. And turn them up. These are easier to get lined up properly. There we go. There is the top of the gazebo. Alright, originally developed as a candle, 91 of these elements in white are used in the model. Only 4 of them are used as candles, though. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You feel triumphant listening to my build and soundtrack? That is Dragon Quest music. How's it going, G Ninja? How's it going? Need a piece to secure the top? Yeah, it really does. It needs something for it to all rest in, I feel. Like, to get it perfect. But that's just not something that LEGO is suited for, really. It would really bulk it up and everything like that, and it's supposed to be light and airy. Light and airy is not exactly LEGO's strong point. How many hit dice is it, though? If you have to ask, then you should flee. Shame we didn't get the Dino Hunter tonight. Yeah. It's actually a she, not a he. As well. Alright, and... Nope. Go. Okay, there we go. God, this is going to be so hard to put on the other part. There we go. Okay, that part is done, and now... these are going to be a pain as well. There we go. Needs a butterfly or two? Well, when I get to the... When I get to the botanical garden set, we will have some of those. That is right, yes. That is right. Now this is also appropriate music for a nice airy gazebo. There we go. Make sure that that is lined up appropriately. It's hard to align these tooth elements as well. Partly because if you don't get them lined up quite right, it is hard to turn them. You got no grip on them at all. See, you guys are so mean. There are comments about you guys not being mean. It's pure gaslighting and lies. So mean. Just like to see me suffer. Oh, the pain, the pain. Oh yeah, no, that's like if I was gonna rate sets, Titanic, Lion Knight's Castle, so far, Rivendell. I mean, I haven't finished yet, so who knows. A+. And I haven't finished that one yet either, but just from the looks of it, A+. Not too sure what other sets I've built that I would rate at A+. I gaslighted you first. I have never, ever done anything like that. I would not put the Eiffel Tower at A+, though. I mean, it's a good set. It's a very interesting build, really neat, looks lovely when it's finished, but it's not A+. Alright, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and get the little lounge in here. Get the legs on. Howdy, young Hummerond. Looks like Elven make. Well, you know, it is Rivendell. So, I don't know. It may come as a surprise to you, but they did construct Rivendell. Don't tell anyone, though. They don't want anyone to know. I think the A-frame cabin is A+. From what I've seen so far, yeah, I would say it's probably A+. Might only be A. It's going to depend. Like, one of the reasons why I wouldn't put the Eiffel Tower at A+ is that it is wobbly. Like, this wobbles a little bit. Eiffel Tower is way more wobbly than this kind of thing. Admittedly, Eiffel Tower is a lot bigger, but still. So that's part of it. Let's get that on there. There we go. So there's some studs next to it. All right, and we have a single white horn as an extra piece. And let's see. Slide that back out. All right, Sealand, have a good rest of your night. We'll be wrapping up in just a moment as well, just because this is just about done. All right, so that goes on this side. There we go. Let's see if I can move the leaf away a little bit. There we go. All right. It's not completely sturdy. Like, you don't want to move it around a lot, but that is it. Yeah. All right. So that is this part done. Let me focus on my camera so that I can see it a bit better. All right. Let's take those out so they don't go flipping and flopping around. Let's hold that down. So here we go. That is a really nice gazebo. Nice steps up to it. This section could be a nice set on its own. Oh, yeah. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure there were sets that was just like this kind of thing. Not as nice, though. You got that little archway under there. The you got that chamber under there as well. Not a whole lot going on in there. There might be more that gets put in there later. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But no, I mean, yeah, this is a fantastic design. Just you know, a nice little foresty gazebo kind of thing. Yeah, it's great. Very, very nice. 100 bits for Rivendell. All right, so that is going to be the third part. Let me go ahead and put this up there so that they will be... Oh, I don't know if that's going to... That's going to be interesting when that's all done. That might not fit together very easily. But that is the right side, stage left of Rivendell. And there's a big chunk that's going to be in there. I think it's at least this big. So, not leaving me a whole lot of room there. We'll see how that goes, though. But so far, that is Rivendell. That is the left and the right sections done. We've got the middle section to go. Let's go ahead and jump on there. So we've got some stuff to read, and that is going to take 49 bags, from 23 to 49. So about half the set is still left. That's it's pretty impressive, really. About half the set is still left. Oh. It's not about cleaning. It's not about cleaning, because too far over here I have my screen. Too far over there I've got the boxes of minifigs. I could definitely move some of that, but we will see. We will see. That is a lot. Yeah, it's quite big. It is quite big. It is very, very lovely, though, so far. I'm very pleased with it and excited to see it all come together. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it as well. But that is going to wrap us up for this evening. Let's go ahead and see if we got a raid that we can do. Yeah, we can go ahead and raid the Jang. He is doing some building, Lego building. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing right now, though. But we will go hop on over and check that out. I want to thank you guys for coming on out. We will be back tomorrow for some more Spelljammer. We will be back on Monday for more Tears of the Kingdom. We'll be back on Wednesday for Zelda Four Swords Adventure for the GBA, I believe. That is going to be our new retro game. And building something else in the evening as well. We'll be back on next Friday, for more Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. Obviously, we are at the end of that game. You know, there's just, you know, the post-game wandering around, talking to people kind of thing. That's all, right? You know, I'm sure, because we defeated X-Death. And then we will continue our Rivendell build in the evening. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.